For an eye. Did you know that some animals have super senses that put ours to shame? How do they see, hear, and smell the world around them? Join us as we uncover the remarkable abilities of these creatures and explore the fascinating science behind their super senses. Get ready to be amazed by the extraordinary ways in which animals experience the world. Number 10. Echolocation of Bats. Bats emit high-frequency sounds that bounce off objects in their environment and return to their ears as echoes. By analyzing the timing and frequency of these echoes, bats can create a mental map of their surroundings, which allows them to navigate and hunt with incredible precision, even in complete darkness. Some bats can emit up to 200 high-pitched sounds per second, allowing them to create a detailed picture of their environment in real time. Echolocation is so accurate that bats can detect objects as small as human hair or as thin as a piece of paper. This super sense has inspired scientists to develop new technologies such as sonar and radar that mimic the way bats use sound waves to navigate. Number 9. Vision of Mantis shrimps. Mantis shrimps have the most complex eyesight in the animal kingdom, with eyes that are capable of seeing a wider range of colors and light polarizations than any other animal. Their eyes contain up to 16 different color receptors compared to the 3 found in human eyes, which allows them to see a vast array of colors and patterns. They can also detect ultraviolet and polarized light, which is used for communication and hunting. Mantis shrimps use their eyes to detect prey and predators, as well as to communicate with each other using complex visual displays. By subscribing to our channel, you're not just getting access to our content, you're joining a movement of passionate fans who are dedicated to learning and growing together. Number 8. Magnetic sensing of birds. Certain species of birds, including pigeons, can detect changes in the Earth's magnetic field. This allows them to navigate during migration and find their way home over long distances, even when there are no visual landmarks to guide them. Scientists believe that birds use tiny magnetic particles in their beaks to sense magnetic fields, which allows them to orient themselves and maintain a straight flight path. This super sense has inspired scientists to develop new technologies such as magnetoreception sensors that mimic the way birds use magnetic fields to navigate. Number 7. Electroreception of Catfish. Catfish have specialized cells in their skin that can detect electrical fields in the water. This allows them to locate prey and navigate their environment with ease, even in murky waters. Catfish use their electroreceptive super sense to detect the electrical signals of other fish, which allows them to locate prey and avoid predators. Scientists have studied the electroreceptive abilities of catfish to develop new technologies for underwater navigation and communication. Number 6. Hearing of owls. Owls have incredible hearing abilities that allow them to locate prey in complete darkness. Their asymmetrical ears allow them to pinpoint the source of sounds with incredible accuracy, and they can hear frequencies that are too high or too low for humans to detect. Owls use their hearing to detect the sounds of prey moving through vegetation and rustling in the leaves, which allows them to locate their next meal. This super sense has inspired scientists to develop new technologies for sound localization and noise reduction based on the way that owls use their ears. Our channel is more than just a place to watch videos. It's a hub for inspiration, education, and entertainment. If you want to be a part of it all, hit that subscribe button right now. Number 5. Smell of African wild dogs. African wild dogs have an incredible sense of smell with up to 300 million olfactory receptor cells in their noses compared to 5 million in humans. Wow. This allows them to detect scents over long distances and track down prey with incredible accuracy. African wild dogs use their sense of smell to locate prey and communicate with other members of their pack. This super sense has inspired scientists to develop new technologies for scent detection and analysis, such as electronic noses that can mimic the way that animals use their sense of smell. Number 4. Touch of star-nosed moles. Star-nosed moles have a highly sensitive sense of touch with over 25,000 sensory receptors packed into their tiny noses. This allows them to detect prey by touch even in complete darkness or underwater. Star-nosed moles use their super sensitive noses to find worms and other invertebrates, which is their primary food source. This super sense has inspired scientists to study the nervous system of star-nosed moles in order to better understand the way that animals process touch and develop new technologies for tactile sensing. Number 3. Heat sensing of vampire bats. Vampire bats have specialized heat-sensing cells in their noses that can detect the warmth of blood vessels in their prey. This allows them to locate veins and capillaries with incredible accuracy, and they can even detect the heat of a sleeping animal from a distance. Vampire bats use their super sense to locate prey and avoid biting into empty veins, which could be dangerous for them. This super sense has inspired scientists to develop new technologies for thermal imaging and sensing based on the way that animals use their sense of heat. Number 2. Directional sense of homing pigeons. Homing pigeons have an incredible sense of direction that allows them to navigate back to their home base from hundreds of miles away. This is thought to be due to a combination of their ability to detect the Earth's magnetic field as well as their ability to use visual cues such as the position of the sun and landmarks. Homing pigeons have been used for centuries to carry messages and even served as messengers during wartime. Scientists have studied the super senses of homing pigeons to better understand the mechanisms of animal navigation and develop new technologies for GPS and other location-based services. Number 1. Compound eyes of horseshoe crabs. Horseshoe crabs have compound eyes that consist of thousands of tiny lenses, allowing them to see in almost every direction at once. They can detect even the slightest movements in the water, which helps them to find prey and avoid predators. Horseshoe crabs use their super sensitive eyes to detect the movements of small animals and navigate their environments. This super sense has inspired scientists to study the structure of horseshoe crab eyes to develop new technologies for imaging and sensing. If you want to be the first to know about our newest videos, exclusive content, and exciting announcements, subscribing to our channel is a must. So, join us today. Thanks for reading about the amazing super senses of animals. From echolocation to magnetic sensing, these remarkable abilities have helped animals navigate and communicate and survive in their natural habitats. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible adaptations and unique abilities that make these animals true masters of their environments. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the animal kingdom.